Hi everyone, my name is Andrew Cardona. I'm the music director here at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church in Nutley, New Jersey. First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude for all the views and all the people listening to our YouTube masses throughout these weeks of the coronavirus. But also I wanted to tell you guys how much I really miss everyone, because as any organist will say, it is hard to play without a congregation. We always feed on the singing voices of the people. And as we hear your voices, we play better, we're inspired more, we feel God's presence because, as you know, they say in scripture, where there are people praying for me in multiple numbers, there I am in their midst. So you really do feel God's presence when the churches are full. So it is a challenge to play to an empty church. On the other hand, it's a very joyful experience because we know we have the opportunity of reaching out to you and reaching out to many people and perhaps potentially even more people than we usually get in church, usually on Sundays. So there's a plus side to that, and there are blessings to that as well. I want to talk to you today about our YouTube masses, and especially one aspect of them that I'm very excited about. Just last week, OCP Publications granted us a license. It's called a live streaming license, which allows us to not only live stream our music on YouTube, but also we're able to make images of the music and provide them to you through email. This is great because it'll amount to having like a hymnal at home where you could follow along, you could sing along if you like, and you could follow the readings. How this is going to work is that right before, let's say a couple of days, 2 or 3 days before the actual Mass for that weekend, you will be receiving an email. First, however, you'll receive a text that will tell you have an email waiting for you with all the hymns and the readings for that particular weekend coming up. You'll receive that text, it'll give you that alert, and then you'll go into your email. You could open up the email, and there you will see all the images of the actual music that we will be using at Mass that weekend. You'll have a gathering song, a preparation song, a communion song, and a recessional hymn. Of course, during the season of Easter, we're singing the Regina Coeli as our post-communion hymn. And also you have in that email images of all the readings along with the psalm and the gospel acclamation for that particular weekend. I do have a tip, however, on how to use this new system with the images, because I do realize that many of you might be by yourselves and you'll only have one smart device with you. So in other words, if you're listening to the Mass on your smartphone, it's difficult for you to toggle back and forth between your email with the images and the actual image of the actual Mass on your screen. So what I would suggest you do, maybe a few hours before the Mass, or maybe a couple of days before, that's fine, the day before, go into that email and scroll all the way to the bottom. Well, you'll see a series of yellow rectangles, and in each rectangle is the name of the hymn, or the names of each reading, so readings page 1, readings page 2, and so forth. What I would suggest you do in order to really be able to concentrate on the Mass is print out each one of those PDF files. So I would open up the email from your computer at home and print them out on your printer and have them ready, so when you're ready to watch the YouTube Mass, you have the hard copies there with you. And that's really, really important. I would also like to encourage everyone to share these videos. Not everybody has a computer, not everybody has the ability to text, and not everybody's in Flocknote. So if you know parishioners, perhaps they're older, perhaps they're senior citizens, don't get out much, and they don't really have access to a computer, we encourage everyone to reach out to them and share these things with them. Watch the Mass with them. Remember, it is our goal to reach everyone, not just a few people. That's our main goal, to reach everyone in the parish. On the other hand, if you know people from the parish, ask them, ask them. You could take it upon yourself and just ask them and say, hey, do you have Flocknote? Are you subscribed to it? And if they say no, encourage them to sign up. because that's really, really, really important. So I want to talk to you a little bit about Flocknote now that we're talking about it. And as you know, it's been an amazing tool and a very effective tool for the parish to communicate to all of you. And one of the reasons why it's been so effective is because there are about 275 of you who have signed up already for Flocknote. And the more people that are signed up for it, the more people we reach out to and the more powerful tool it is. So I want to encourage all of you, if you haven't signed up for Flocknote yet, please do so. And there are 3 ways of doing it. It's really, really simple. You could either call the rectory, right? Their number is 973-667-2580. Once again, it's 973-667-2580. Leave a message for Amanda, or if she picks up, give her the information. Or you can email me at my music ministry email, acardona.music@hotmail.com. And again, that's my first initial A, my last name Cardona, CARDONA, .music@hotmail.com. Or you can call me or text me at my numbers, 347-678-6702. You could do that as well. Anytime is fine. We really want to make sure we have all your full information. Now, one observation I've made about a Flocknote contact database is that many of you have submitted your cell phone numbers as part of your information, but you haven't submitted your email address. And I encourage everyone to add on that email address. Now, whether you're a new member of Flocknote, you're just registering now, or you're an old member, just if you have an email, include it in there. Or call the directory and ask them to put in your email in there if you haven't already done so. The reason is because sometimes we have announcements to make that are simply just has too many details to it. It's just simply too long to include in a single text. So what will happen is that you will get a text saying, please check your email with regard to such and such activity, and it'll give you an alert that you have an email waiting for you. But again, you can't get the email unless you submit your email address. So I really encourage you guys to do that. Even those of you who are already signed up to Flocknote, who don't remember if you submitted your email address yet, simply just text us, or call the parish, text me, call me, and just let me know. I'm not sure if I submitted my email yet, but here it is, and just in case, update my records. That's really important that we do that. Okay, so that's really the brunt of it, but I guess my main message is here too, that just spread the word around to people. Make sure all our parishioners, we have their information so we can reach out. One more thing before closing, though, I want to mention, if you miss our text alerting you that our Mass is now on YouTube, many of you get text saying that please click on the below link and you will see the Mass for that weekend. If for whatever reason you delete it, or you lose it, or you can't find it, there are several ways that you can get to see our Mass. The first easiest way is to go into youtube.com, and in the search field, type in OLMC Music Ministry. Okay, all you need to type in is OLMC Music Ministry. As soon as you type that in and hit the enter button, you will see a little sign, a little circle with a stained glass in it. You want to click on that circle, and as soon as you do that, you'll have all the images of all the Masses on your screen. That's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is by going to the parish website, which is www.olmc-nutley.org. That's www.olmc-nutley.org. And you will see there on the side the symbol of YouTube, which is a red rectangle with a white arrow right in the middle. Just click on there, and that'll take you directly to our OLMC Music Ministry channel, so you can get the Mass off of there as well. As far as Father Alex's topics of faith and reflections, in case you missed any of them, the easiest way of getting to them is by going into facebook.com. Once you go in there in your search field, you want to type in OLMC Nutley NJ space Church. So it's OLMC Nutley NJ Church. And once you're in the Facebook page, at the very top part of the Facebook page, you'll see a little symbol. You see the picture of the church there. Click on that little symbol and it'll actually bring you into the Facebook page of the parish. And scroll down and you'll see his topics of faith and all his reflections, as well as other great things that Father Alex has posted on there that you might enjoy and you might find very helpful during this time at home. It's really important. And just in case you missed our Easter Vigil Mass, our celebration of Good Friday, in case you missed those liturgies, you could access them also through Facebook, the parish Facebook page. And one thing to remember is that you do not need to be a member of Facebook to watch these things. Many people think they have to be a member of Facebook. You don't even have to be a friend of the Facebook page either. The Facebook page is public, and everything in the parish Facebook page, all the postings as well as all the videos, are also public, so anyone can view them. So in case you want to view those liturgies, the Good Friday liturgy or the Easter Vigil, in case you didn't view it before, they're right there in the parish Facebook page, as well as all of Father Alex's topics of faith and all of his reflections are on there. Okay, we hope this is really helpful for everyone. Again, we encourage everyone, if you haven't already done so, submit your email address so we could put it in your Flocknote profile. It's very important. For those of you who haven't subscribed to Flocknote, we encourage you. It's really important that we have everyone's information. And of course, last but not least, share this information with people who don't text or who don't have any computers at home. That's very, very crucial. Okay, it's great doing this video for you guys. I miss you all. Be healthy, stay safe. God bless you. And as always, happy singing.